is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
Y'all,
This
just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll. Are you Tom Brady?
Yeah, welcome back. We were just talking about me being exactly like Tom Brady. Or welcome to. This whole show's a farce. All right. Let's just get into it. Maybe I got to kick the dirt off the tires a little bit.
Welcome back,
welcome
man.
to DBL. The ratings are in, and it looks like the Super Bowl brought in 123.4 million viewers. That's a lot of viewers, making it the most watched Super Bowl ever. It even came close to the 1969 moon landing.
Don't put quotes on the moon landing.
Brought in between 125 and 100 million viewers. But did Taylor Swift have anything to do with those numbers? Blake Lively's looking great.
She looks fantastic.
Okay, just want a side note there. It's no secret she had attracted a whole new fan base of the game, and some Swifties were even watching just to get a glimpse of her. But get this, Taylor was only on TV for just 54 seconds total during the game. Still, some experts say Travis and Taylor could be the next big power couple worth more than $5 billion. How much is that as Taylor's?
$4 billion.
Or something?
Yeah.
For something at
4.9.
least. Yeah. And eclipsing the fortunes of Jay-Z and Beyonce, and also the Beckhams.
Yeah, that's interesting. But you know what? I'm not sure. I don't know all of Taylor's endorsements. Is she sponsored by an alcohol brand, or does she have her own? I mean, that's really what kind of put, Jay-Z obviously had his own brand that boosted him into near billionaire status. If not, imagine if Taylor sold some kind of wine or something like that, because that's really what genuinely skyrockets
or
celebrities.
makeup, you know what I mean?
So the fact that they're doing that just off kind of makeup and likes and all the other stuff, album sales, concerts.
Oh, music.
It's amazing. Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, but George Clooney wasn't a billionaire until he started selling tequila, bro. It's like all these things are really just kind of set up for you to sell your own alcohol.
Rihanna made more money on Fenty than she did on her music, which is true. What's funny is I hear in my ear she has a deal with Capital One, but I don't think she sells basically anything except her album.
Right.
I just think people want a love story. I know I'm sounding really corny, but people really like romance.
I don't think that's corny.
And I think it's cold. It's winter. You haven't been outside. Your body's terrible.
Cuffing season?
Yeah, you want to see love and you want to see happiness and a good narrative. Why do rom-coms work out for people? Because you get happiness in the end, and that's what we're seeing here. I think it's an absolutely lovely narrative.
I think that sometimes it's just that simple.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of Taylor and Travis, we're not done talking about them yet. We're learning more details about their post-Super Bowl celebration. So the couple partied until the wee hours of the morning at the Wynn with Patrick and Brittany Mahomes, and Blake Lively was there. I just smile when I say her name. They reportedly ordered chicken fingers and kept the party going till past 5 a.m. Taylor also posted this video at the club with Travis. The camera then pans over. That's who her parents, huh? Scott and Andrea, shout out. They captioned the video saying, quote, "Accidentally going clubbing with your parents is something everyone should try at least once in their life." Ha ha ha, Taylor. Hilarious at the wee hours of the morning as well.
I was laughing when this came up because I accidentally went clubbing with my mom.
Wait, accidentally?
Yes.
Please tell me she was already there when you got there.
That would have been funny. It was back in 2010, and I went home. My mother had just finished chemo, and we had taken her out to dinner, and some friends were at the table next to us. They're like, "Oh, you should come out to this nightclub." And I was like, we're with my mom. And she said, they were like, "Well, just bring her with." And my mom's like, "Yeah, let's go. I want a club." So we went to this nightclub, and we were there till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And she was the one that insisted on us staying. So she drove us all back in my friend's vehicle because she wasn't drinking. But there's you could see the bottle service in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that was what happened. She has her little wig on because she had just finished chemo.
Mama Cobb.
Shout out to Dr. Nell. That is absolutely beautiful, and I kind of saw this weirdly in real time recently. My girlfriend had her family in town here in Colorado, and they all had a girls' night out. It was somebody's birthday, and she's like, "Hey, can you come pick us up?" And it is 1:45 on a Saturday. I'm at home like old man River, just waiting to go get them. And her 74-year-old auntie comes out just with my girl, and she stayed out with them and kicked it the whole night. It wasn't like I'm sleepy, and I'll never forget, there's a weird memory. We dropped her off and she does Pilates. This woman ascended the staircase of the apartment complex in a way that it will stay in my brain forever. She was the most nimble 74, 75 I've ever seen in my, like she American Ninja warrior it. She was so quick. I was like, she could have stayed out another 2 hours. It was really impressive. So, hey, who knows?
Maybe she should run for president.
Maybe. She's all there.
Too nimble for that.
Yeah.
Too quick.
Well, we can't do a presidential joke on this show?
I was
know.
laughing.
Just kidding. All right, it's been confirmed Usher and his longtime girlfriend got married on Super Bowl Sunday. His rep confirmed that Usher and his now wife Jennifer got married in a small outdoor chapel in Vegas. After the wedding, they were spotted out in white, and Usher wore a gold wedding band on his left finger. I believe that's what you do when you get married.
It sure is.
Yeah.
It's connected to the heart through a vein.
Is that why?
It is correct.
Oh,
the
really?
vein from the fourth finger runs all the way up to a certain ventricle.
Who are you channeling now?
Dr. Hart.
Okay.
I mean, what a whirlwind of a. We just talked about Taylor. Usher getting a lot of checks off his bucket list. Get married, do the Super Bowl, have a great time, kill it, roller skate.
Well, when everybody who you know and love are going to be in town anyway, you should probably just go ahead and have the wedding then.
Yeah, was it at like a chapel, do you think?
Like, did Elvis marry them?
Yeah, did Usher just walk and be like, hey?
Do we know if they had chicken fingers as well?
Right.
Don't
Is it
know
possible?
that.
Did they
I do want to know what they served.
And do you know if they asked him, hey, will you take this woman? Do you think he went, yeah?
I don't, but
that's a little John's line.
Yeah. Jeff, I mean, you know, I know that you and the lovely Jordan famously got married at the courthouse. What if she was like, I want to redo our wedding, but like, let's do something kind of kitschy and let's do a drive-through Vegas wedding?
No way.
You wouldn't do that if the missus wanted it?
No, she's not. We're not anywhere near that. We're good.
He's not anywhere near that.
Yeah.
I do find it interesting, though, the Usher situation, because a lot of people were talking about the way that he was touching on Alicia Keys.
I saw that.
And they were like, that's what your woman's work husband be doing when you're not around. And I was like, first of all, shots fired. That's a lot. And secondly, Usher out here getting married while he's creating relationship issues for other people. They even put that in the disclaimer before the show started for Super Bowl, that it might produce relationship issues. Did you hear that?
No.
But just because the ladies are going to want him so much. I think that's what it was. With the whole Alicia Keys situation, we never really touched on it. People said, you know, he did touch her in a familiar way.
Oh, we got it.
Thank you, Booth. Well done,
Well
guys.
done, Booth.
They are putting on a show, and it is supposed to be sexy. And I was happy when I saw this because I feel like we're in such a sex-negative space
But didn't you
in
also-
society.
I get what you're saying, but the thing is, the way that Usher did one of the best promos in terms of social media for his Vegas residency that's ever been seen. But a big part of it was because it was so scandalous with women who were openly in relationships and they were celebrities, and there was a lot of fallout because of that. That's the reason why I'm addressing that. That was interesting to see in real time.
Do you think it was too familiar?
No, I don't. I mean, I understand they're putting on a show. I just think because it's been such a hot topic, it was a choice. I'm not saying I felt anything about it.
Would
I did
Anthony?
feel.
Your husband?
I don't believe he would.
Would Jordan have a problem with that?
Probably.
Yeah, that's honest. What about Brooks?
Especially if I had a song called "These Are My Confessions" and then I was hugging Alicia Keys, might get a little muddy, the water. Yeah. I'm just saying.
You drive home extra slow because you know what's waiting for you. Like,
Silent.
I'm going to fill up the
You
tank.
ignored a couple times the phone call. Hey, it was a great show, right? See how my voice cracked already? I'm already guilty. All right, coming up on DBL, we're chatting with stand-up comedian Tom Papa. He's telling us about his latest tour stops, and the stars mingle at the Oscars luncheon ahead of the awards show next month.
So Jeff made a comment about.
These are my confessions?
No. Who's the blonde?
Oh, Blake Lively?
Blake Lively.
You're right.
So I'm a huge Age of Adeline fan. So that's how I became like a Blake Lively. Like I followed her career. But I had to say something about Jeff constantly referencing Blake Lively.
It was twice, Erica. Don't get me in trouble.
Well, you've done it more than once.
Well, different
more
show.
than one show. I am really excited to see in the age of Ozempic and all of that some natural looking bodies, especially from the Blake Lively's of the world, and that it's being celebrated. She is bringing the curves. I just saw Alicia Keys with the curves, and Blake Lively, which seemingly looks like her natural hair texture.
I think she is curly. I think she's the natural ringlet type of curl.
I am very, very into this.
And then
very into this.
They added up how much her gold jewelry cost. It was from Tiffany's, and it was like an enormous. She had bangles upon bangles upon bangles, and it's called maximalist jewelry. And we are trying to figure out if Tiffany paid her to wear it or if she wore it, but she was bangling in gold.
What do you think about her rocking the natural body?
I love it. I think she looks, and she just not that far away had a baby.
Yeah.
And I think she just looks healthy.
She should be getting more attention.
She looks
okay. Jeff.
Well, I'm just saying.
I think
I'm hosting the Oscars, and I'm lost, and I really need to get back to Hollywood.
Did you find GPS threatening to your masculinity? I have just the thing for you, Kimmy Jimmel. Let's go.
And behold,
Still get Tori vibes because you were going to be her for Halloween.
I was gonna be Weird Barbie.
Yeah, you would have crushed it. All right,
Yeah.
welcome back. That's Jimmy Kimmel and a new Oscars promo with Tori.
Yep.
Kate McKinnon
That's
as
right.
the Weird Barbie. Jimmy, who's hosting again this year, is stuck in Barbie land and gets Weird Barbie's help to find his way back to Hollywood. Once back in Hollywood, Ryan Gosling and American Ferrera also show up. Both Ryan and America attended the annual Oscars luncheon, good transition there, and posed with other nominees for the big class photo. It took a bit of work there. Wow, what a group right there, huh? But we got some stars for you. So there's Divine Joy Randolph. Divine, I'm saying that right?
Divine.
Oh, she is divine. And right next to Martin Scorsese, Lily Gladstone and Christopher Nolan were there. Margot Robbie was Pretty in Pink, and above her was Greta Gerwig. Billie Eilish, who was nominated for her Barbie song, was there as well. And La La Land co-stars Ryan Gosling, next to Best Actress nominee Emma Stone. Then there's first-time nominee American Ferrera again, and another first-time Sterling K. Brown, next to songwriter Diane Warren, who has been nominated 15 times but has never won in a competitive category. Oh, no, that's not it. Check out this moment where Robert Downey Jr. got the crowd going, and they all let out a big cheer at the end. I feel like I just read a children's book. And the Bears cheered at the end, and everyone went to bed.
I do like that Robert Downey got everybody together right at the end. There's got to be that one person, because I'm sitting next to her now. That kind of breaks the ice, especially when people are sitting there. Everybody in there is an A-lister and just kind of like, I need to be somewhere, and my jet leaves. And I think Tori would be like, hey, guys, let's get some energy in here. Let's get to, because this picture is going to be forever. So I really do appreciate that. And I just see, look at John Baptiste in there. I just see the old and the new. John Baptiste in a picture with Martin Scorsese. But if you think about it, they're really all just creatives. We look at the way they look and their age, but they're really just people that are driven to be so creative that here we are. So shout out to them.
Absolutely. I just think you're right. I think when our DJ is the guy that brings the room together. You always need the guy that brings the room together. And I think you're right. There's probably a little bit of tension, but what a powerful group of people to connect with.
Yeah, I like seeing Lily Gladstone in there too.
She absolutely deserves it. And Diane Warren deserves an Oscar.
It's about time.
Susan Lucci of that category.
But 15 nominations, come on.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone in there was like, shut up, Robert? You know what I mean?
No. Can you think?
One person, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. If I was up for my own Oscar,
There's gotta
take it
be
easy.
one.
Really?
Robert Downey. Yeah, sit down, dude.
Wow.
I got things to do after this.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Quiet. Coming up on DBL, we're talking with comedian Tom Papa about performing at the Netflix is a Joke Festival.
That's funny.
Welcome back. Tom Papa is one of our favorite comics, and now he's back on the road and coming to your town. Earlier, we spoke with him all about it. Take a look.
Please welcome to the show, Tom Papa!
Good morning. Nice to see you all.
I wanted to give you a shout out, man, because you just hosted the Polestar Awards. Now, I have to ask you, were you nervous to host an award show after everybody made such a big deal about Joe Coy not doing as well at the Golden Globes? I think as comics, you just look at a hosting job as like, this could be a hell gig, so let's just get it over with.
You're exactly right. That is how you have to go into it. You think this is not going to go well. This is going to ruin my whole day. And you're right. I did have Joe Coy, who's a friend of mine, in my head as I was walking out on stage. I was like, it can't go as bad as that. At least no one's going to see this.
Okay, so now you're on tour. Is the crowd different during an election year? Have you noticed that?
Yes,
Yeah.
it definitely is. I mean, I can't believe it's only February and already you can feel it just building and building. But I tell people when they come to my shows, this is kind of like the world out there is like a big loud party. And when you come into the theater, into my show, this is like when you find that room at the end of the party, like where they throw all the coats. Yeah. You know, you kind of come in here, catch your breath, enjoy yourself, knowing you've got to go back out, or someone's going to knock on the door in about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Tom, you're also performing at Netflix is a Joke Fest in May, and almost every comedian in the world is going to be there. So who are you most excited to hang out with or bump into?
Yeah, that is the best part about the festival, really, is that, you know, we're all headliners. So during the year, we're just all in different cities at the same time. We never get to really hang out. But last time we did the Netflix is a Joke Festival, we had this great little party on like the day after, and it was just Seinfeld and Gaffigan and Taylor Tomlinson and I mean, it was just Wanda Sykes. It's just it couldn't believe how many great comedians were there. The list is insane. And then you say goodbye to everybody and you go back out on the road by yourself.
I love when y'all are like fans of each other because it just gets our excitement as fans up so much higher. But you also host a daily radio show for Netflix. So as a former radio girl, or just a radio girl myself, topics can get monotonous when you talk about things every day. Is there anything that you never get tired of talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty much a comedy. You know, it's the Netflix is a Joke channel on Sirius XM, so it's comedy. It's all about comedy. But honestly, the thing I talk about the most is food.
Yeah.
I can talk about food. It really is a mental problem, but I can talk about food nonstop, 24 hours a day.
I think we need a cooking show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Make some dough on that one.
I know. It is kind of funny. The people know me more for my bread, I think, than even my stand-up. I was on American Airlines. I was on American Airlines recently, and the flight attendant came up and he apologized. He's like, "I'm sorry about this bread. I know it's not what you should expect."
Tom, thank you so much for joining us today. DBL Nation, do not miss Tom Papa on tour now, and be sure to check him out at the massive Netflix is a Joke Fest on May 3rd in Los Angeles. Get your tickets at tompapa.com. Thank you again, Tom. Great to see you.
Thank you.
We'll be right
Thank you.
back.
Always good to see you.
Bye.
This February, enter the Sandals Blue Valentine giveaway to win an all-inclusive vacation to the brand new Sandals St. Vincent and the Grenadines or any Sandals resort of your choice. Watch DBL every day for a word of the day. Then enter at dailyblastlive.com/sandals for your chance to win a 4-day, 3-night escape for 2. The winner will be announced on DBL February 28th. Today's Sandals word of the day is sunset.
Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
All right, what do you have for us today, Steph?
Hey Tori, hey DBL Nation. I am super excited to show you all of the deals today, and trust me, they are fabulous. So let's check everything out. First up, we have got the Brilliant Diamonds 1/10 carat TW Diamond Halo stud earring.
Starting with diamonds.
Oh, always a girl's best friend.
Yeah.
This doorbuster deal includes 1 pair of earrings in a gift box, but the doorbuster deals are very popular, so there's a limit, 3 per customer, so that everyone can get one of these. Normally, these are $140, but guess what? We've got them for $20. That's saving 86%. You also can't go wrong with this. The iHome AutoVac Eclipse robotic vacuum with mapping technology. This deal includes 1 vacuum with a charging base, a remote, and an extra HEPA filter.
Ooh.
So normally, this very snazzy device is usually $300, but we've got it for $89.99.
Oh my God.
That's saving 70%. Now this, it is the Incipio 2-in-1 wireless charging pad and mug warmer set.
What?
So this deal includes, so it's got 1 charging pad warmer,
Right.
1 mug,
Yeah.
1 wall adapter, 1 cable and 1 lid. This pad will charge your phone, your headphones, any other wireless charging enabled device, and the pad and the lid also keeps the 15 ounces of your favorite drink, not just warm but hot. Normally these are $60.
Okay.
We've got them for $24.99.
That's good.
That's saving 58%. And I also love this as well. We've got the Mythology Plush
Yum.
Berber robe. This deal includes 1 robe, 1 size fits most. The robe is available in 6 colours. So normally these are $70 each.
That's not bad for a good
We have got it for just $19.99. That's saving 71%. And honestly, if you just touch this, it's heaven.
Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code on screen to take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Steph, thank you so much.
Al, you had your eye on those mugs that stay warm, huh?
Jeff, I need that warmer, and then you got the flex too, because you know you're having breakfast, your coffee stays warm, and then you pick your coffee up, and then you charge your phone on that. And you're like, oh, how's your life going? I'm doing great in this robe and this coffee warmer. It's a little.
You text all your friends and be like, I'm drinking out of a warm cup.
Do you wear your turtleneck when you're doing that?
I do. I get up, I do the Sunday New York Times, I warm my coffee, and then I put a robe on and walk around all day saying I made it in every room.
Good for you, Al. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.